Mr. Adeleye Ajayi, a deputy editor-in-chief at the news agency of Nigeria, NAN, has been declared winner of the Chairmanship Election of the Nigeria Union of Journalists, NUJ, Lagos State Council. The election, which started at 9 a.m. and ended at 2 p.m., was described as peaceful, free and fair. Ajayi polled a total of 370 votes to defeat the incumbent chairman, Dr. Kasim Akinreti, who polled 68 votes.
With a deep sense of humility, we give God the glory for the victory recorded at the polls today. It's a victory ordained by God. We thank everyone here who voted for us based on trust, because they believe we can lead the country from its present doldrums. We salute those who shared our dreams, those who shared our aspirations, those who shared our vision, and those who shared our goals. In the course of our electioneering, we made some promises, which we assure you we shall fulfill within a short time we are through. Let us put this election behind us. We are all winners, and we intend to carry everyone along.
One of the most important problems we are going to solve is the issue of NUJ Election project. It has become a contentious issue. As I said in my acceptance speech, we are going to inaugurate a committee to review or to look into that NUJ Election project, the problem in that project. Secondly, we are talking about training and retraining of journalists. You know, we are advancing in technology, and then journalists who are not technologically advanced will be left behind. So in essence, we are going to put the issue of training and retraining of journalists, we are going to give it priority. Then thirdly, we are talking about revenue drive. We need to generate more revenue for the council. Whether we are going to go into agricultural ventures, whether we are going to go into other business ventures, we will work this out. And I also want you to note that we are going to insurance policies, life and health insurance policies. These are very vital. And that's why I mentioned that welfare will be paramount in our budget.
For the post of Financial Secretary, Innocent Anaba of Vanguard newspaper polled 377 votes to defeat Mrs. Iyiola of the Nigeria Television Authority, who polled 56 votes. Mr. Tunde Olalere of the Lagos State Ministry of Information polled 381 votes to defeat Mr. Raymond Tedunjaye of New Nigerian newspaper, who polled 53 votes as secretary. Mrs. Abiola Beckley of African Independent Television, Mrs. Iyabo Ogunjuyigbe of Eko FM Radio Lagos, and Isaac Jimo of This Day newspaper were returned unopposed as vice chairman, treasurer and auditor of the council respectively.
For these executives that are coming in, there are so many challenges ahead of them. It's not going to be bed of roses. They are going to face, most especially at this period of coronavirus, where so many companies are declaring redundancy, sacking of people, and doing all sorts to hide all the activities behind COVID-19. So these ones, they should be very vast. They should seek for knowledge. They should also be ready to work for the welfare of the people that they are representing.
For me, as a member of Prudential Committee, I think it has to do a lot of things in the area of members' registration, so that maybe in the next 3 years, the issues we have at this election in terms of verifying members, for this election wouldn't have come in place. You know that these are real journalists and these are the fake ones. So it's a process that you have to start early enough so that you won't have issues during the elections.
We will try our best to add voice to issues that concern journalists. It's not a thing you do in a day. It's a thing that requires the collaboration of all the parties in the media industry, the journalists, the public media owners, the editors and all that. So it's not something we can just hurriedly do. It's something that will require us to sit down and plan and get to a situation of position where, the issues are brought to fore and discussed, and perhaps we'll have a better solution to address some of the concerns that bothers us journalists.
For the Labour leader that has just been elected, they should work hard to make sure they carry people along. They actually all the time agitate for the better welfare of their members, which is why we are in unionism in the first place.
It's not about them individually, it's about the union. It's about all chapels. It's about all of us. So I'm charging them that they should be true to their words, all what they said during the campaign time. They should work towards it.